Welcome back to the Real Estate News. With me now is Ron Boshaw, owner of Boshaw Residential. Welcome, Ron.
Hi, thank you.
Well, now there's been a lot of buzz in the news lately about the growth in the home building industry. So what is your approach to home building?
Well, as a custom home builder, I like to approach each one of my clients uniquely but consistently. Each person has their own agenda, has their own list of needs, desires, and budgets. So we really start from scratch with each client to help them understand the whole process of home building, and take them from start to finish, from whether it's purchasing a lot, helping them find the right architect, helping them understand their budget needs and how they're going to reach their main goal. I also like to mesh those with making sure they understand the business of building a home, how their money is going to be spent, where it's going to be going, what budgets they have, where to go shopping for certain pieces and parts, plumbing, electrical fixtures, etc. I want my client to understand that they have hired somebody that's an expert in every facet of home building.
Well, now, can you tell us a little bit about your background and experience?
Sure. This is my 24th year in the construction industry. It goes way back to graduating from Michigan State University with a degree in construction management. Out of college, I went to work for a variety of architectural firms doing some design build. That gave me the opportunity to actually design and draw the homes on paper, and then put them together and see the tangible result. It really helped my experience. It's a good part of my experience to see where it went from the design to the final stages and understand that whole process. As my career continued, I worked for various builders, from residential, custom residential production, as well as some commercial. My career continued, and I hired on with one of the country's largest national home builders, and started basically at the bottom of that company and worked my way up to a division president position. That ultimately brought me here to the Lowcountry. In that company, I was able to learn many different business lessons. The company brought the best of the best to train us in efficiencies, productivity, business management. From there, I moved on to a local custom home builder that was building high-end custom homes here in the Lowcountry. Now with my own company, I'm trying to take a little bit of everything that I've learned throughout my career, from the design process, the business efficiencies and productivity, and the custom home building experience, to try to blend with a whole full service builder.
Sure. Now, how do you feel your background has assisted you in understanding and educating buyers?
Well, I think my clients pretty quickly understand that I have the experience, the knowledge to assist them from start to finish. I gain their confidence right away by understanding their needs, listening to what they want, and producing and providing them with what they expect. It's not a simple process by any means, but my clients quickly find out that I have the experience. My experience will help guide them to their dream, and it's quite enlightening to see some of the things that I'm able to help these people with, and it feels really good.
Well, sure. Can you give us some examples of how you educate the buyers?
Well, it really starts from just listening to what the buyers want. A specific example is I'm building a home right now in the community of Oldfield, which is in Okatee.
Yes.
The buyers had the lot for several years. They bought at the peak of the market. And they had always planned on retiring down here. They came down. We met. I was able to walk the lot with them, and their lot was very unique in a sense that they had golf course views, but it was really at the side of the lot. They had privacy views at the back on woods. So when we started looking at how we're going to put this house on the lot, it was completely different than anything they had even thought. I helped them select an architect that was going to be able to work with them and their needs and desires and their style of home. And what we've done is we've designed a home to where much of the living area and the viewing area is actually along the side of the home. but some of the privacy areas along the back of the home. So we have, great room, dining room, kitchen, viewing the golf course, nice porch, and we have a master bedroom and some of the secondary bedrooms on the back of the home that are much more private. It's a very unique layout. It's a very custom home, but the way we positioned the house on the lot was something that they never would have thought of, and I have to say, without my assistance, they may never have done.
Right.
And they live out of town, so they're trusting me to do this long distance. They came into town last weekend, and we stood on their porch for the first time under construction, and they just loved everything about it. It was
That's
great.
fantastic. Well, and especially to be able to trust someone to run things when they're away. Now, for our viewers watching at home, how can they reach you?
They can reach me at 843-422-9392, or they can email me at rboshaw@boshawresidential.com, or visit my website at www.boshawresidential.com.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it. And stay with us after the break. Sammy Liberatore with Farm Bureau Insurance will be here with some helpful information about insurance right now after the break.